everyone. Today we're going to talk about and review some different movements and exercises you can do for better ankle and foot health. As the winter ends, spring and summer start, the trails start to open up. We're all definitely more active on the trails, whether that being running or hiking or biking, and we wanted to provide some movements to help prep your body for that change in exercise and prevent any of those dumb injuries that happen when you go over rocks or going too fast or slow down something. These movements are really supposed to support stability, help you with reaction time and coordination, and they shouldn't be too hard, but they're definitely different in terms of what you're activating and what you're used to. So I hope it provides some unique platform for you to implement this into your weekly routine. I know for myself personally, I could do a much better job at doing these kind of exercises, and I definitely don't. So my hope is that within 10 minutes, you'll feel like your ankle, calves, feet are all supported better, and you have a new system to do so. So we're gonna go through kind of a series of a warm-up that's really gonna warm up and activate that ankle joint. Then we're gonna do some stability movements where you're on one leg at a time. You will need a dumbbell for this. And then finally, we'll end with some stretches. If you do have a yoga block, where's mine? If you do have a yoga block like this, that would be helpful. If you don't, that's okay too. There are modifications. So grab your dumbbell and your yoga block, and we're going to start standing at the edge of your yoga mat. So a lot of these movements I did as a more competitive runner back in college, and so I was inspired by that, as well as just different research and things that I've experimented myself. We're going to do these different movements timed, only 20 seconds per movement-ish, around 20 seconds. You're gonna be going up and down your yoga mat as a frame of reference for distance. So first one, really simple. We're not gonna make it all the way down the yoga mat. What you're doing here is you're going to start on your heels and you're gonna curl your toes and shuffle forward. It's more of a scoot than a shuffle. So you're gonna be here for 20 seconds, inching along. Small little movements, curl the toes and scoot. Much harder than it looks. You're not moving far, but you'll feel it in the front of the shins, the ball of the feet, the arch of the feet as we move. 5 more seconds. All right, now walk to the back of your mat. We're now going to toe walk. So with this, I want you on the ball of your feet, and your hips are gonna come up and down, kind of like a sassy walk or waddle. And you're going to be on the ball of your feet, the length of your yoga mat. When you get to the edge, walk backwards. See how my hips are kind of shifting back and forth, but my legs are straight. The only movement is in my hips, not in my abdomen or my shoulders. All right, now we're going to heel walk. So instead of the weight on the ball of your feet, the weight is on your heels. Same movement in the hips, and waddle strong. This one you kind of pop the booty a little more. Toes up and pointed, and come back. Good. Once you return to the back of that mat, our final heel to toe walk. So we're gonna combine everything. Heel to toe and up. Heel, toe, up. And raise here. You'll feel that calf activation as you stand on one leg. We're not doing this one backwards, so turn around, walk to the back. About 10 more seconds. Nice and slow. All right, now we're repeating. So starting with those toe walks or toe crawls, heel, toe, and crunch the feet together, or the toes together. You'll feel this full activation through the top of your foot. The stronger your feet are, the better at scooting. You will get better at this the more you do it. 5 more seconds. Very good. Walk to the back of the mat, toe walks. So on the balls of your feet and start that waddle. Think about an even distribution of your weight from your big toe to your pinky toe and back. Very good. Don't rush this. Nice and steady. And back to your heels. So the calves get a little break here. Keep that waddle going. Toes pointed up in that dorsiflex position as you come all the way down your mat. Definitely a different flow than the usual Sophie combo of workouts. But like I said, this is our recovery day. This is what we're doing to prevent injury. Spraining your ankle is probably the most annoying injury. And it hurts really bad. Okay, heel to toe. Nice straight leg. The hips are stable here. There's not much rotation or movement. Turn around, walking back, and we'll meet at the end of the yoga mat. All right, this next one, we're gonna build a little heat and then we'll be done with the warm up. So it's going to be an ankle hop. You're gonna double hop, feet together. Spine is activated, pelvis is tucked in, so you have that support from head to toe. And you're just gonna jump, hop on the ball of your feet all the way down. So really small little hops. Again, the slower you go, the better. Hopping all the way down. Then you're shaking and all the way back. Nice. Get some spring. The ankle joint is activated. Now we're gonna go sideways. So you're facing one direction. Let's go left and lateral hop. Still on the ball of your foot all the way down and all the way back. All right, we're going to repeat that one more time. Let's go a little slower. 20 seconds total down. This takes a while. I gotta slow down. Maybe you hop in place a little bit. 10 more seconds, so feel that calf burn. And back. Nice and slow. Good. Lateral hops one more time and then our warm-up is done. Feel that kind of heat, the tingliness in the ankles. It feels good. Things we haven't done in a while. All right, on the ball of your feet, lateral hop. And back. Very good. All right, and pause. Shake out the legs and grab your dumbbell. All right, so we should feel the blood flow to our lower extremities as we're getting ready for now stability. You have your dumbbell in your hand. We're gonna start on the right leg. So, first one we're gonna time. Very simple. Stand on the right leg, left knee is slightly bent. It's going to be just a dumbbell toss. Back and forth, we're here for 30 seconds. With this, slight bend in the knee, slight bend in the elbows and shoulders, but some flexion as you engage your glutes and your quads. You'll notice your core will also feel this. Just like we did with the calf walks, think about even distribution of weight. When I think about that, I tend to mess up. Very good. 15 more seconds. Is your pelvis tucked in? Feel it in the glute. All right, switch legs onto the left. For me, that left side is much weaker. So if you need to tripod or a kickstand, your leg that's elevated, that's fine, so your toe can be on the ground as a good modification here. Feel it in that front of your shin. Engage your core for support. 10 more seconds. Nice. Okay, back to the right side. We're gonna stand on this right side leg for a little while. We're going to basically make a triangle with your left leg holding the dumbbell in this upright position. So you're gonna point forward, that's one point of the triangle, to the side with your left leg, that's the second point. Third point is backwards. So we're gonna pulse here, do this 5 times on the right leg with the left leg pulses. So forward, side, and back is 1. Your goal is not to have that left foot touch the ground. Whew, deep breaths. That's 2. 3 more. Full extension forward. Can you get in a lower squat? 3. Thinking about that right leg. This one leg balance is the thing to do for stability on that ankle. 2 more. Nice. One more. This is the 5th one. To the side and back. Now, stay on that right leg. Left leg stays elevated. Bring your right leg or your left leg forward. Low squat. We're gonna hold here for 10 seconds. Is the weight on the ball of your foot on that right side. Knee just even with the toes. All right, now come to stand. That right glute is feeling it. Lateral raise with the left leg, and we hold for 10. This is gonna help activate that left glute a little bit more. Can you raise that leg a little higher? My glutes are a little sore. And come to stand. Final one. Back. So that left leg is raised back here, a little higher if you can, almost like a triangle 3, but your shoulders are more upright. 5 more seconds. All right, shake out the legs. We're gonna now repeat that on the left side. So first one, you stand on the left leg, forward, side, then back. We have 5 of these. Little dips. Trying to not let that right leg touch the ground. That's 1. Ooh, the weak left side. 2. Getting a little lower on that 3rd one. 3. 4. 1 more. That booty should be feeling it. Think about stability. Less movement, the better here. Less jiggle, I guess. 5. All right, stay on that left leg. Right leg's elevated. Right leg extend. Straight out, we hold for 10. 5 more seconds. Come to stand. We know that right glute's already elevated. It's gonna get a little more heat here. Right leg out laterally, squat low. Can you get higher than I can? I'm sure most of you can. Come on, 5 more seconds. All right, see how I jiggle here, that's okay. But think about aligning the knee and the big toe. Okay, come to stand. Last one, the kind of modified triangle 3. Hinge at the waist slightly. Left knee is bent, right leg out. You're here for 10. Embrace that booty burn and shake it out. Okay, set the dumbbell aside. Our final triangle version, and then we're going to come to stretches and sitting. So, final booty burn, final stability on each side. So, this one, we're gonna continue that triangle position, but we're going to hop 3 rounds per side. So I'm gonna go straight leg out, then drive the knee up. That's 1, 1, 1. We'll do that 3 times on the right leg, 3 times on the left. Those that hopping is not in your practice, you're gonna come up and still drive the knee, but no hop. So really focus on that knee drive. Control here, don't move too fast. All right, here we go. Extend out, hop up. Extend out, hop. That's 1. 2 more, a little faster now. One more on this side. So this one we're starting slow. I'd say as you get better at this, you try to do 10 per leg. Now switch. 1, 1, 1. 2, 1 more this side, and then we're to our seated position. Whew. Nice. All right. Shows that we need a little practice on those for sure. Very humbling. Okay. My heart rate's up actually just a little bit. We're now going to move to that seated position and working on some stretching and really engaging those little intrinsic muscles around the ankle joint that help support those muscle fibers and really prevent you from either overturning or when you do it corrects quickly. So first one, this one's kind of fun. You're gonna hold your right knee, left leg can be extended or it can also be tucked in. And we're just gonna do some ankle circles. Your shin can have a little bit of movement, but I want these to be slow. Big circles, we're gonna be counterclockwise for 30 seconds. So the work of kind of that glute activation, a little bit higher heart rate's done. Now we're just feeling good and feeling some stretch. 5 more seconds. All right, rotate to the other direction, clockwise. Feel it in the top of the ankle there, along the shin. Can you curl your toes slightly as you come around? You'll feel that more in the arch of your foot as you do so. Really good here for foot health. As runners or big hikers or athletes in general who are always on our feet, these are so important to do. Okay, switch legs. Counterclockwise on the left side. 30 more seconds. So I sprained my ankle this past summer. It was like going from like the road to the sidewalk on the curb, and it was still very deep into quarantining of COVID. And I remember this couple saw me fall. I fell to the ground. It was a big to-do. All right, switch direction. And instead of coming over to see if I was okay, masks on, they crossed the street and avoided eye contact. I was like, okay, well, that's where our world is. I was luckily okay, but it was just, I'll never forget that. It's just like, where our priorities are is what it is. Okay, 5 more seconds. All right, now you're gonna back up on your yoga mat a little bit. We're gonna come to that seated position. Pelvis is tucked, shoulders are aligned with the hips. All we're doing now is dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. So you're bringing your feet to about 90 degrees or maybe flex back a little bit more and then forward. We're gonna be here for 30 seconds. I really like this one. This is a good pre-run, pre-hike, pre-mountain bike stretch as well. Especially for those of us who've been in ski boots all winter, this feels really good to have some movement. All right, final seated stretch. I'm gonna call them windshield wipers. You're gonna have your legs parallel here, straight out, and you're gonna mirror the other foot. So back and forth with your feet. Try to have the same angle of side swipe as you go. You'll notice one foot is better than the other here for sure. I noticed that the ball of my feet will turn out or in, so try to keep it square with your shins. 5 more seconds. We are almost done with this ankle mobility. Last 2 are gonna feel really good. Okay, so if you have your yoga block, I'd recommend using it. Or if you have access to like a stair or a step, that's also doable. Or even like the side of your couch. So the first one, we're gonna stretch the soleus muscle, the big part of our calf. Slight bend in the knee. If you have like a table or something to support you, you're just here. Option to be on your couch where you do that same position, or on the hearth of your fire, anything that you can find. I just like the yoga block because it's a little softer. See how the slight bend in the knee. 10 more seconds. All right, switch legs. Slight bend in the knee. So I hope today you guys learned a little bit more about how to better support our feet. Find things that can help us feel supported from toe to head. All right, final stretch. You're going to curl, I call this the ballerina stretch. Curl your toes under, and this can either be done on that yoga block or on the ground. Again, the yoga block's just a little softer, and we're stretching the whole front side of our foot up our shin to our knee. Oh, this feels so good. 15 more seconds. Deep breaths. As it starts to kind of burn a little, that's okay. All right, uncurl the feet and switch. So last 30 seconds and we're done. Get a little crack in the toes. 15 more seconds. And you're done. Well, thanks for joining me on this. Definitely worth repeating, or like I said at the beginning, implementing this in your weekly routine. Again, I kind of gave you a platform of different movements, so find the ones that you like and find your routine that you like, or keep watching this video. All right, have a good rest of your week. Thanks.